Okay, so today, although it's 105 outside and my oven's on, that's okay. I'm gonna make United States Postal Service chicken chili. You might ask why. Hold on just a minute, and I'm gonna start. All these ingredients I've cut up for you. Here's my famous copper pot that I use for very special things. I love this chili. This is it's a little early in the year, especially being so hot outside for me to make this, but this is something you'll make all through the winter season. It's hearty, it's yummy. You can make it with cornbread on the side, which is really good, and it almost has to be cornbread. So my family's used to this. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a diced half-pound of bacon and throw it in the pan. So, love this sizzle. And we're gonna cook that until it's mostly done, but not crispy, and then I'll throw in some other veggies. This is gonna be, you just get this going, and then we'll cut back here in a few minutes to see once the bacon's browned. Okay, here's my one thing I'm gonna tell you about the United States Postal Service. It was established in 1775. That was a hell of a long time ago. I mean, I was thinking about that the other day with all the stuff going on about the post office. And do you know who the first Postmaster General was? Benjamin Franklin. You hear that name all the time. But he started the first post office and established a lot of the foundation for today. So that was with the Second Continental Congress. I feel so smart in saying that. We do love our post office. I love getting my mail. I get it in that little slot over there. Get all my mail coming through, and the guy, I remember my mailman when I was a kid coming to the door, and we knew his name and gave him a Christmas present. Things were a little more personal then. But I don't know why we can't do that anymore. I think things are changing, and people are having those longings to be a little more simple and go back to easier times. But it starts somewhere, so try that. Anyway, as I say that, bacon. Don't you love bacon sandwiches? I love bacon with mayonnaise, a little bit of mayonnaise, lettuce, on a really squishy piece of bread. Oh, it's so good. And you can get more complicated from there. It's going to take about 10 more minutes to get this where I want it. So, go away. I have the bacon sweats standing over this hot pot, and I think, seeing in there's a lot of grease. You want to leave a little bit of the grease for the onion and for flavor. Okay. Now, turn it back up. I'm going to put the onion in. This is the reason this thing is so hearty is that you get the onions and garlic and all the goodies, the veggies, and it's that rich taste. You'll see I have one special ingredient. I just want to see what I'm supposed to put in. Onion, celery, carrot, garlic. Where's my garlic? Garlic. I don't want to miss any of that. I'll find it like midnight under my fingernails. Celery, 3/4 of a cup of celery. And carrots. I've never been an enormous fan of carrots unless I eat them cold with Thousand Island dressing. But cooked in things, they really are a necessity. They give such flavor and body to something. Okay, now, let's stir this up a little bit. And you get that bacon grease inside. Oh. Can you see that, Jason? I'm going to tip it a little for you. Oopsie! So it's really nice. About 15 minutes till everything's limp in there, and then we're going to add some of the oregano and the beans and the good stuff and my one magic ingredient. So hurry back. Okay, so we're back to our USPS, United States Postal Service, chicken chili. And now this is just about right, and I'm trying to think of what to put in first. I'm going to put in, these are Great Northern beans, 3 cans of Great Northern beans drained. And there's the third can. Okay, now think of all that hot bacon and garlic and onions being stirred into that. Now I'm going to add to it a can of mild diced green chilies. This really gives it the flavor. It's not spicy. I'm not a spicy girl. You can add your own spices to it. Okay. Then I'm going to do two. I always have to make sure of this. 2 tablespoons of oregano, dried oregano. Gives it that great flavor. 1, 2. I did this one time when I was in my 20s. I made a sage, something with sage, and my mom had given me a recipe, and I put in 6 tablespoons of sage instead of like 2 teaspoons. And I called her and I said, it's green. The whole recipe is green. She couldn't stop laughing. I've had my share of weird experiences. Okay, pepper. I just kind of threw in a little bit of pepper. 2 teaspoons, or was it 2 teaspoons of this and 2 tablespoons of the other? 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire. I've really come to be a fan of Worcestershire. It's got some great flavor. I use that a lot in, things. And then here, my trusty box of chicken broth. Okay. Put this in. I'm looking around me to make sure I haven't forgotten some critical. Oh, I know what I forgot. My magic ingredient. And I'll show you. Jake, can you see this?
Yeah.
The inside. It's really nice. And of course, what have I forgotten? Not the magic yet. The chicken. Now, you can shred chicken breasts, bake them, sweat through that, putting them in the oven and salting them and taking care of them. Or you can buy a ready-made rotisserie chicken at the store. Cheater, that's me. Anyway, that's easier and it's very flavorful. So I cut that up and I use whatever's left over for sandwiches, things like that. And I know there are those of you out there going, oh my God, she cheats. She uses a pre-baked chicken. But honestly, I know you know what I mean. On a long day. Oh, this is so pretty. Mom, can you see this too? Mm-hmm. It's so, the color. Okay, now here's what I like. Now, usually it's just one small beer, but I couldn't buy the whole 6-pack, so I got this. And you don't put all of this in, mind you. You put, maybe half a cup. It is beer, right. Now, one thing you don't know about me, that my children know, that I have about 3 sips of this and I am buzzed. I am, right? Right? I mean, it's
Oh no.
Okay.
There she goes.
So we put just enough because you don't want to put so much in, it overpowers it. The alcohol cooks off for those of you who can't drink. But, oh yes. You want to just be able to smell that. I think a cup is, more than that is too much. Yeah, boy, that's great. One more.
Well, there's 3 sips. Bye, Mom.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I really do, honestly. I since I was, the first time I had a drink, I wanted to be able to be one of the cool kids when I was like 20, 21. And go out and drink, and I'd be the one vomiting in a ditch after having a drink, and mostly just getting tipsy. Red wine does me in. Headaches. Molly's a headache girl. Molly's a cheap drunk too.
Mm-hmm.
Is that cheap drunk a bad connotation nowadays? I have to be careful.
I know.
Some of the terms from when I was younger with you guys, nowadays the kids will go, Mom, don't say that. You can't say that anymore. So I'm cautious. Okay, guys, this is the United States Postal Service Chicken Chili, and I'm proud to call it that. The post office, now that I think of it, is a nonprofit funded by, actually, what is it? Let me look. I want to get this right because it's the beer talking. The Postal Service is a not-for-profit, self-supporting. It covers see, I can't talk.
Oh my God,
wow.
she's drunk.
It
folks.
covers the expenses through postage. Wait. It covers the expenses through postage. So you want to buy stamps. Postal Service gets delivered rain or shine using planes and mules. Did I put mules? That must be from a long time ago. Pony Express. Anyway, buy stamps, buy stamps, buy stamps. Support your Postal Service. Okay, guys, this you will absolutely love. And again, another one of those recipes that tomorrow it's going to be even better. So enjoy it. Have a good week and stay cool and safe. Bye.
Sugar